So now I have one portal that goes to the zombie spawner from the correct height, and I have a portal that goes to Paige's house from the same height, and then I have a portal to my place at the correct height. So I have like 2.5 portals going here. I want to disable this one, but keep this one at this height so it stays matched just in case it ends up connecting to something else.
I recognise this place. This is the plains Kaine logged off to go do something, and he took forever to get his dog in the waterhole.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you find another dog,
We still need to go back out and... we still need to go out and find the... you know that crazy scoop that was like on the edge of
crazy scoop cave, yeah.
Yeah, we need to go look around that some more, because that was a pretty good looking cave in and of itself.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we should do that as a collab.
I'm rubber banding like crazy and I can't get out of the portal.
Help, I'm rubber banding and I get out.
Okay, I think I'm...
Yeah, I'm just seeing that happen on the stream right now.
Yeah.
This is annoying. The only horse-likes around here are a family of donkeys, and I don't want to split them up, although the fourth one's just a pit. What noise was that? One of them just kind of made this like vomit noise, lack of a better term. It roared.
Trido just fell out of my temple.
Donkeys are angry when you ride. Yes? Why do the donkeys roar?
Why do they roar?
Yes.
Well, they kind of bray, don't they?
No, this one is literally roaring.
Well, I have zero idea.
Zero.
Please just let me love you. Bless you.
Trido is now poking all the things in my temple to see if they do anything.
Press all X's buttons.
You said earlier, what does this button in the zombie spawner do?
Yeah.
That's what people are going to be saying about pretty much everything I build. I just put buttons on surfaces if I think they're boring. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's just going to be looking around my entire base to see if there are any secret passages, which I've not been inventive enough to build. That's
This
gonna be
guy's
fun.
really fast and a really good jumper.
The donkey?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, it's weird because you'd think donkeys would somehow be less able than horses, but can carry saddlebags and they can't wear armor, but they have the same stats and stuff as horses.
It's annoying because I've got that diamond horse armor that I want to put on him.
Hmm. So yeah, my portal is now matched to my own one instead of coming out at yours, Paige.
Cool.
So hopefully that should be resolved, and I assume it's not going to create any kind of problem with yours because they're more or less the same height, so...
Are you saying
Well, come and check.
you've made Portal 3?
Portal 3 confirmed.
Double confirmed.
I'd love there to be a Portal 3.
Couldn't we all?
It'll ever
would
do a
be good.
Half-Life 3? Or do you reckon that story's pretty much done?
Yeah.
I think it's become too much of a meme now that they would do it. It's one of those things where people keep talking about it so much that I don't think
Yeah.
they would even bother.
Anything they do would just be a letdown because it's so hyped.
Yeah.
That explains George R.R. Martin then.
Hmm. It's the same with the Yogscast and their Shadow of Israfel series. Like, I know everyone has fairly differing opinions on the Yogscast in general, but like they haven't done any episodes of that since whenever it was, like 2011 or something, probably.
Mm.
And they keep saying, oh, we're going to come back to it, but we just have the right sort of material to keep it the same quality, but it's just been built up in everyone's minds to the point where nothing they do could be satisfactory for everyone, and so they're just not going to do it.
Yeah. I think you
They
may
just don't
be
want to say that.
Ah.
It must be difficult having something that successful that, you know, hype builds around it and you just can't come out with stuff fast enough to...
Oh, donkeys can't fit through the doors, can they?
Can't they?
No.
Trying to get him through a fence gate.
I've
They
tried.
should go through fence gates, surely.
They should, but I've not managed to make it work so far.
I'm pretty sure there are really easy, good ways of storing horses that you can still like walk in and out of when you're on them, but you can't. They can't escape on their own. I think I've seen stuff like that somewhere. I'll have to look them up.
Yeah, I have to look them up and
You need a name now.
do it properly. Names require name tags.
I've got 5 name tags.
Nice. I've never done any villager
gonna be able to
trading
get-
before, so...
I fished all these up.
Yeah, the librarian over there at the Skelly spawner will trade you a name tag.
Cool.
Don't sound so offended because I moved it. I don't want you escaping, Mr. Mule. Donkey. What?
Mr. Donkey is a great name. Although people might think he was Kaine's donkey's father.
Yeah, because that's... my dog's just called
Because
Donkey.
Kaine's donkey is just donkey. You know when people say like, that you get called like Mr. Kaine or whatever, and you're like, oh please, Mr. Kaine is my dad or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's how the donkey would feel about Mr. Donkey.
Not my dad. He's a different dad entirely.
Well, I've done some exciting stuff on this stream. I've placed lots of blocks. Placed a lot of slabs.
Got lost.
I've dug some sand up. I'm now breaking iron railings. It's definitely up there on the action streams.
I'm trying to come
Right.
up with a name for him, but all I can think of is horse names.
Call him Eeyore.
Nah, that's too obvious.
He ought to be called that.
Maybe I could just call him name tag.
That would be cool.
Just add a space at the end.
It's German.
Just to contribute to the lag problems on the server, I'm going to be
Actually, I've got the perfect name
at the
for
zombie
him.
spawner.
Okay. We shall blame you then.
Have either of you watched Wing?
Watch
I
what's
have seen a couple of episodes.
Green Wing.
No. It's one of those things that's been on my radar, but
No one.
hasn't made it to my
I'm
television.
calling him Guy Secretan.
It's a good idea
Right,
that
Guy?
Chuck's got. He says call him name tag, but in a different language.
Yeah, what's the Japanese for name tag?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Let me Google it. I can get my knock code right. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Is the Japanese for name tag? No? That wasn't helpful.
Thank-
Oh, here we go. I have to say name tag in Japanese. Nafuda.
Good name for a horse. Go with that.
Nafuda.
I'll name the horse that if I find one. Or I could name the mule that. I'll breed the donkey and the horse together. We'll have Guy, Nafuda, and then something else.
How have I managed to end up short of iron railings? I'm sure they were all the way round.
Are some of them in the water?
Don't see any.
You maybe drop a couple.
Nope.
Weird. Maybe there's oh, if they were all the way around the inside, then
Oh, of
it's
course,
like taking an
gonna be
inside lap. It's going to be a shorter
Yeah.
surface area.
shorter. That's right. You're now prime suspect for the Thomas Crown of fifth choice. That kind of thinking.
I still reckon it's B-Ram. We're just going to have to wait several episodes of his before we find out.
Yeah.
Been moving.
Hawkeye. Two. Two is not enough.
Oh,
no,
Wisp.
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 Oh,
what are you
no.
doing? Honestly,
At the last count, he was trying to get his stuff from the nether.
don't need that anyway. You're not.
You know, on the
only
last server, when I was building a bunch of stuff with mushrooms, I had a plan to make like a kind of dark world version of my mushroom town in the nether.
Mm. Oh yes, yeah, I remember you saying.
I was going to
that.
build all of the mushrooms out of like obsidian and cobblestone and stuff that wouldn't get exploded by ghasts.
Mm.
But obviously that was a long-term goal and never quite came to fruition. But I always wanted to do something I did on my early Xbox worlds, where I built a windmill in the overworld and there was a nether portal underneath that led to a nether portal in a nether windmill that was made out of similar materials with exactly the same design. I thought it looked pretty cool.
There's a customer inside the museum, but it's not open yet.
Charge him anyway.
Okay, that will be one piece of flesh, please. Thank you.
At least he paid.
He did.
Yeah, I've just double checked your tower and it's working fine.
Excellent. Good stuff.
Chuck.
As long
Thomas
as it doesn't interfere
Crown
with your portals.
is a movie that was originally in the 60s starring Steve McQueen, but was pretty dull, and then it was remade in the 90s starring Pierce Brosnan, and he was a man who stole art for fun, basically, and it was very, very good film. I enjoyed it a lot. I've got it on DVD. It's worth a watch. I wouldn't advise against watching the Steve McQueen version, but I certainly think that for the average viewer, the Pierce Brosnan version is going to be much more accessible.
It's another thing we're going to have to watch at the DV film night.
Yeah,
This DV film night is going to be a week
it's going
long
to be so long
at this point. I've turned off the infinitely moving minecart in case that was anything to do with causing lag.
Cool.
But I doubt it was, because it was just one thing, but it is here and constantly on.
I'm really liking this museum. I've put the iron railings onto the balcony now, and
It's definitely looking pretty distinctive.
Yeah.
There's a baby zombie just standing here. Hi, friend. It's like kind of stuck in this wall block and between the wall block and the slab, so it's...
Yeah, I can see.
Can I hand it something and it will hold it? Or do babies not hold stuff?
It does.
Oh, it holds stuff.
Oh,
Excellent.
fantastic.
Right, that can stay there.
Is he in the shade?
There must be like a 0 block light thing going on or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe it spawned when you killed that zombie, but I don't know about the spawnable range of these things. But that's
Weird.
third wonder of Freehaven.
I've just had an idea. Why don't we breed Liam, Perrin, and Trouble together, and I have that horse?
I don't know if Leon Perrins is actually a great horse, but Trouble isn't all that great. I mean, you can by all means have their offspring if you like, but if you want decent stats, I don't know if that's your best bet. You're probably better off going and finding a better horse.
I don't know, I just want a horse.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
kind of the same. Like, I take what I get. Can always have more than one horse.
Right. Well,
Maybe. Ugh.
I'm pretty sure golden carrots are what you need to breed horses, aren't they?
Yes.
So,
Although you can breed them with sugar and a bunch of other stuff.
Got-
So yeah, help yourself. They're in that pen together. They're not really going anywhere right now. So this sign tower is getting more abstract than Swordfish's one. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with it.
Swordfish's Tower will always be the original one and the best.
Yes, it will.
That just was completely organic and no one started it,
Yeah, that was really good.
pretty much.
I'm
Got so tall.
munching sandwiches again, so if I go quiet, that is why.
Sandwich muncher, Kaine.
I am very tempted to keep the zombie here, and Chuck has suggested that we put up a sign that says "Don't kill the zombie." I have a feeling, considering that the health inspector has already had problems with this walled area, that the addition of a baby zombie will not necessarily help matters. I'm still very tempted.
Yeah, do it. Just do it. Can we glass him in so that he doesn't... Does he actually hit you if you get too close?
Probably. And I don't want to chance that just in case.
I'll chance it. Nope.
Maybe he's already tracking Kaine. That's what it is.
It
Look,
looks like he's trying to fish.
He's staring right up at Kaine. Oh, I should have given him a fishing rod instead of a thing, and then he could have been a garden gnome.
Yes! I put a little red hat on him.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, put a little red... Have you got any leather? Put a red hat on him.
I do have leather.
Guys,
Has anyone got a
he's
red dye?
He's guarding wall.
I can get some red dye.
I can't believe I just made a leather hat considering how many we have at the skeleton spawner.
I've got bone meal, I can...
Get your fucking tail out of my juice.
That Mrs. Riffs.
Yes, the cats are causing trouble.
Ow!
Well, one of them specifically. The usual one.
Bastian.
Yes.
Sneezing on things again.
It doesn't make it more red if I add more red dye, does it? No, okay,
No.
cool. Right.
Wait, why are you sitting like this?
Sweet. Oh, that's so good. Please do not kill the
No.
garden gnome.
Gnome, not zombie.
Oh, okay, really? Ow! Pick a side!
We want to try and block him in?
I really want to just put a wall around him. But I'm scared of breaking all the blocks in case updating them will, let him out.
And the fact that he's naturally trapped there is part of the the appeal, isn't it?
Yeah. We could put him in a minecart, but then he wouldn't be standing there like this. He is definitely tracking you, so don't get too close to him, otherwise he might hit you.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
no,
out.
there
He
he goes.
escaped.
There he
Run,
goes.
Kaine, run. I have to try and trap him somewhere. Kill him?
No, to be fair, you can kill him now. He was only novelty until he moved.
Did he not drop the hat?
It was him.
He
or
dropped the
me.
hat. I've got it. Next time we find a baby zombie, though,
We'll have to trap him.
definitely turning it into a garden gnome.
Well,
That would be the coolest thing. Just having a bunch of baby zombies around like a pond.
Yeah, we'll do what you said.
And
stick 'em
trapping them in different
a
locations.
minecart, and then we can move them around.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
We come up with some really great ideas.
Ideas all seem to happen on live streams as well. That's the beauty of it.
Or in like the when we were just doing the introductory episode.
What's that?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, the Daredevil Cow Memorial tree was a great idea.